NDTV Food Desk, updated, July 4, 2018 12:32 Iced watermelon lovers in the house, raise your hands. Juicy, sweet and ever so delightful, watermelons are a treat any time of the day. A summer stunner, watermelon is made up of 94% water and plenty of vitamins, antioxidants and minerals. According to the book Healing Foods by DK Publishing House, citrulline, an important amino acid found in the flesh of watermelons, can stimulate the production of nitric oxide, which regulates blood pressure and enhances blood flow. You can have them as a standalone snack, throw them into salads, blend them in smoothies and mocktails, or whip them up in desserts. The versatile fruit is a hit in all its avatars. The only possible reason, which tends to eclipse its popularity, is its very large size and difficulty to handle. Watermelons have a tough exterior, are large, heavy, and cutting it up can really be a messy and tedious affair. But, should that hold you back from making the most of the seasonal gem? Not at all. Follow these easy tips and know how to cut watermelon like a pro. This is one of the most conventional ways to cut a watermelon. It helps you get slices of the size and shape you want. Wash the watermelon thoroughly to make sure all germs and pesticides are removed. Now, take a large paring knife and slice off the top and the bottom of the watermelon. Carefully slice down through the center of the watermelon lengthwise. Now, cut the two halves that you have into sections. You can cut them up into 3 sections depending on how big your small pieces you want. Lastly, remove the melon from its rind. Place one section of watermelon on the cutting table and slowly cut the flesh away from rind. There is no need to hurry here. If you cut your watermelons into smaller, narrower sections, it would be easy to remove the melon from its rind. If you rush through, there is a strong chance of injuring yourself. Be careful. Also read, drinking water after eating watermelon, is it safe or not? Wash the watermelon thoroughly. Make sure you wash it well. If your knife comes in contact with the pest-ridden exterior, it is going to take all the dirt all the way inside too. Next, cut the watermelon into half from the center. Take one half of the watermelon, place it in a way that the rind faces up and the flesh down. Now, cut this half of the fruit into half. Now, carefully start slicing the quarter of the fruit into uniform wedges of your desired thickness. Repeat the process and chop up all the quarters into wedges of same thickness. Also read, here's why Ayurveda says you should avoid drinking milk after having watermelon. This is one of the easiest ways to enjoy this fruit, especially if you are facing trouble with the tough rind. Take a whole watermelon on a cutting board. With a large, sharp knife, cut it in half lengthwise. Take one half of the watermelon that you have just cut, put it flesh side down and cut it into half again. Keep the other quarter aside. Take one quarter and place it on the cutting board. Now, make 1 to 2 inches wide slices across the melon. Slice it from top to bottom and make sure you slice just to the white rind, not all the way through to the bottom of the watermelon. Start from the side of the watermelon and go to the other end. Continue slicing the melon. Take your knife and now make lengthwise slice 1 to 2 inches below the slice you just made. Now, slice along the length of the quartered watermelon. Make sure the tip of the knife is angled down so it runs along the rind. Make sure you don't cut all the way through the bottom. Now, it is scooping time. Take your knife and slice along the bottom of the rind, using a sweeping motion. It is okay if some of the melon stays on the rind. Have bowl ready, to collect the small cubes of watermelons. How to cut watermelon. Slice out watermelon pieces along the rind. These are the commonly used ways to cut watermelon. You can use melon ballers or ice cream scoop to scoop out the melon out of the rind too. Try these methods and tell us which one you found to be the most convenient.